Is your sociology professor biased? Often when students say this, what they mean is, I disagree with something my sociology professor said. Or maybe I disagree with lots of things my sociology professor said. Let's look at these two ideas one at a time. First of all, bias. Is your sociology professor biased? Oh yes. In sociology, we believe everyone is biased. Sociology is a science, and while it is supposed to uncover the reality of how human societies work, the tool we use to uncover that reality, the human brain, is a flawed one. Our job then is to understand and then account for our biases, not to deny and ignore them. We start by understanding our own positionality. That means your position in society in relation to who you are studying. Once we understand our positionality, we can practice reflexivity. Reflexivity means reflecting on your own positionality to see how your identity, experiences, and feelings affect your understanding of society. Consider your race, class, gender, education, sexual orientation, or anything else about you, and the same about the people you are studying. How does your social location affect how they see you? How does it affect how you see them? So in conclusion, yes, your sociology professor is biased because everyone is. That means you're biased too. Odds are your sociology prof has spent a lot of time practicing reflexivity already, and reflexivity might be new to you. The feelings you are having in class when you learn the material might be a sign that you have some catching up to do in practicing reflexivity yourself. But let's move on to the second point. You disagree with something your sociology professor said. Sociologists disagree with each other all the time. And we learn how to do it with big words so you can deliver a good smackdown while sounding smart and professional. Your sociology professor wants you to learn how to argue, but to do it in the right way. You have to learn the science in order to effectively disagree with it. Also, remember what I said about practicing reflexivity to account for your biases? If you are new to the study of sociology, your life until now probably has not taught you very well about the lives of people who are different from you. This is especially true anytime you come from a dominant group. If you are white, or middle to upper class, or straight, or cisgender, or a man, or Christian, etc., you can easily see your experiences and worldview reflected in books, magazines, movies, textbooks, all over the place. You might have little in your life that has taught you what it is like to be a person of color or working class or LGBTQ and so on. If you belong to any marginalized group, you've also spent your life consuming media that reflects the experiences of the dominant groups, but you're familiar with your own group's experiences too. Speaking about how Black Americans understand how they really are, as well as how white people see them, sociologist W.E.B. Du Bois called this double consciousness. It is okay to argue with your sociology professor, but let them help you learn how to do it in the right way. You should learn the science of sociology, practice reflexivity, expect that someone who is different from you will have insight about their experience that you lack, and expect that is especially true anytime you are in a dominant group and you are learning about the experiences of people in a marginalized group. Most of all, keep in mind the feelings of the people who are in your class with you. Maybe you learned growing up that homosexuality is a sin, but how does it feel for the gay kid if you loudly proclaim that in class? If you ever want to discuss something but worry it might hurt someone else's feelings, talk to your professor privately or email them. They can help you navigate learning how to discuss tricky subjects while respecting your classmates at the same time. So, in conclusion, yes, we are all biased, including you. Sociology is a science, and if you don't like it, the answer is to get really, really good at it so you can argue your point scientifically. However, as you learn more, you might find that your own understanding of the world changes when you learn how to see it from points of view other than your own.